Hello, Jurassic. Hello, Soul Kitty. Hello, horse. Yes, thank you for the derps, Jurassic. Michael is not here yet, but I'm pretty sure he appreciates the derps. Yeah, so he said he appreciates the derps. That was his last bit, Michael. You missed his last bit. He's eating in the other room, so. Sacrifice them for Michael. I see. That's why we can't have nice things, because Michael exists. Would you recommend submitting an SFM pony animation as a reference for character animation? I mean, really, if you can do one, you can do the other. It's a living creature. I would see, if anything, I could see horse being more difficult in some ways, easier for other things. Oh, Matt. Oh, Silver. Silver comes in with a threat. Okay, I think we're all good for now. Welcome. I don't even know, was that even playing the, I don't even know if that was playing the music thing. Whatever. Let me play the music. And is my recording working now? It is. Okay. Didn't solve the problem. I found a workaround. Anyway. Hello, welcome. It's Tuesday. Tuesday. Yes. I think about it. Love the dash face. She's very much loves her hoof. She's it's actually, I think what's worse is going to be how this is going to play out. This is actually creepy as hell. Yeah, this is. I don't know about this. This is a real life representation of what you look like eating chips. Actually, probably backwards. There we go. Oh, gaming Gazamon. That is Elmo. Oh no. Also, Monster has one more old monster returning and 2 new variants in the next expansion. Yeah, I don't know. It's still, when it comes to Rise, I feel like I'd rather just play World on PC anyway. Also, I'm not using Voice Meter Banana for streaming audio. That's what I got. But actually, you guys can't even hear that. I gotta restart it. Here, now you can. But I only have it for pretty specific. Oh, this is so freaking creepy. She has found the Brony fandom. And my best pony. You say yup? Rainbow. Oh no, okay, we're going wrong direction there. We're gonna undo all that. This is just gonna eat out souls somewhere. It helps separate Discord audio and game audio. Oh yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. That's why I can listen. I can have the stream PC go to this PC and not go back to that PC. That's what I'm actually using it for. I have it set to, at least I think I have it set that way right now. Yeah, this is my line in. So this is my speakers and this is the streaming stuff. So that's the two inputs. The line in is coming from that PC back over, and it is going to my headphones and to my external speaker, but it's not going back to the stream line. If I were to hit this, I think it would create a loop, and I'd rather not test that. So you can actually see the audio go up and down with the music. Anyway, damn phone. Yes, blame the phone. So I did do a little bit of work on this yesterday. I did a little bit of cleanup stuff. I did a little poking at this. Oh, I got Fluttershy animated. That was what I did. So I just make her kind of like perk up all happy. So she's Happy Horse. And then I cleaned up Rainbow. So I think this one is done. Or Rainbow is done. I haven't finished. Yeah, she's done. So I just had to do Rarity, which I was probably going to try to do now, because if I can get that done, then this is green. Then I want to do this shot, get this green, because the more green I have in a row, when I start render, I can let it run to that point. And I probably need to start render soon. So I want to try to have this done in a week. I don't know if it's going to happen. All I have left is clean up on most shots and then animating this. That's not that bad. So we're going to see. We're going to see what we can do. Let's see if we can get this one done, though. How was everybody's week so far? I hope you haven't had a good Tuesday, whatever you do on your Tuesdays. Eating food, sleeping. Ooh, sleep sounds good. Busy. You're not busy. Okay, your eyes did go down. Just got a new phone. Why'd you get a new phone? What was wrong with your old phone? Tuesday's been cool. I had another chance to cry in therapy. Hey, if there's something that's going to make you feel better, that's definitely going to do it. Week has gone okay. Would be better with Michael. Aw. An interview. Oh yeah, so you're busy. Same phone, just 120 gigs. Then why did you upgrade? I don't get it. Oh, Robert, it's that time. Unis and colleges are finalizing grades. Everyone's terrified. Ooh, I've been out of school for so long that, yeah, I kind of forget that this is that time of year, isn't it? Oh, oof. Well, good luck if you're in uni or college. Same thing I do every day. Sit at home and watch garbage and play games. That doesn't sound like a bad thing. That lack of money probably is, because I like storage on my phone. So you bought a whole new phone just to increase your storage? Why don't you just dump the stuff on your phone to like another drive? I do that all the time. Mine has no photos on it because it's all like on my computers. Or get one with like an SD card and then just carry around an SD pack. They don't do SD cards in phones anymore. It's stupid. See, those were watching her. God, that's like the people who buy a New Year model car because they added some single new feature. It wasn't on the last one. I don't think people. If you're buying it for a single feature, then yeah, that's kind of weird. But a lot of people do it because they want the fancy thing, because they want to be able to like hand wave and say, "Look at this cool thing that I have. Please pay attention to me." And that's no. Like, look, it's a 2022 version. No, but if that's somebody's thing, that's fine. Definitely not mine. I like having new fancy things, but only here and there. Like I bought the fancy like flip phone, but it's because I got a really good deal on a trade in, and my battery was failing. So better to do it while I could get a significantly good trade in value. So can I steal Rainbow's eyes? Again, good. We're gonna steal our eyebrows. I think anyone who leases a car instead of buying needs to head check personally. No, there's a reason to lease. Some people don't want to deal with any maintenance things, and that's just one less thing to worry about with it. If you really like having constantly new changing cars, then sure. But I don't really think that's that great of a bit. But if you're planning to buy a car in a year and you're waiting for another model, but you need something in between, maybe a lease would be a better option. Just lease something for a year or two. You know, it's great for short term because you can just like cut your losses and it's not yours anymore. There's always a reason for something. Cars don't really hold value anymore. Well, I guess used cars kind of do now, but I never see a car's not an investment. So if once you buy it, you're losing money anyway. So it was same with a lease. I think not owning something that you need for day-to-day life is a poor life decision, but that's my personal opinion. But if you own it and something goes wrong and you suddenly are stuck with a like $3,000-$4,000 bill to try to get it fixed, then you're stuck because you just have no options. But like with lease, at least you'd have an option to have it kind of fixed up and done for you. So it's for the people that don't want to have to deal with stuff. So that makes sense. It's Michael.
I'm guessing my microphone is off.
No, I did that yesterday.
Okay. Hello all. The stream can start now.
Stream's canceled.
Yep.
Also, screen's doing a flicker thing, and I can't figure out
I noticed that.
Yeah. I was restarted because I did some poking at something, and maybe... Actually, you know what? I'm just going to turn this off and back on again. That might work. Bye, Silver. I shut you off.
Gone forever.
I heard the thing though. No, I changed the setting on there, and then it got goofy. I didn't see the text on that. Yay, week is.
So how is everyone? Yay!
We should have been a bicycle. Hi, bicycle.
It's good. Thank you for the derpies, Nolan. Hey, food. It was pretty good.
We should probably push car pistons with smaller engines so the efficiency is higher. Engines rolling with engines rolling the wheels. That sounds pretty good. Yeah. I mean, why we just replace the gasoline with like cornstarch? Why go through the process of converting it to ethanol?
You cannot cut me off. Hi, Michael.
Thank you, Silver. Yes, Warhorse. I missed you too.
Wait, what?
And Warhorse said he missed me. He missed. Yes.
What did he do?
I don't know. Something nefarious, I'd imagine. Thank you, Warhorse, for the derp. These are good derps. So, what are the horses doing today? Are they talking about cake recipes?
Yes, they are.
Fantastic.
It's Rarity's favorite pastime.
Yeah, well, as long as the cake doesn't involve any like fondant, she has nightmares.
About glue?
No, it's the marshmallow stuff that they use on cakes. Sometimes.
You said bondant, and I'm like,
fondant.
Oh, okay. I'm like, he's afraid of glue, which, as a horse,
yes,
legitimate.
Always made me curious in that episode where one of the flower horses is covered in glue. Like, where'd that glue come from? What did they make it out of? Because they made it out of horse bone glue. Like, because I'm sure you can make glue out of other stuff, but I just don't know what it is. As far as I know, glue is made from bones. and like cartilage and stuff. You can make it out of vegetable starch. Yeah.
I've seen you guys in sociables, and that was like weeks ago. That was 2 weeks ago.
I don't know how to make vegetable starch
Maybe.
though, like off the top of my head. Like if I was to make glue, the only way I know to do it is to boil bones.
Just to boil horses
Yeah.
alive.
Oh. This seems cruel.
Yeah, but you want to make sure it's fresh. Fresh bones.
Hold on, I need to cough. Excuse me. I'm better now. I just ate, and all the food is like,
It's fighting back.
yeah, trying to come back. And chicken, I don't think it was quite dead. I had chicken and lamb because it was just a mishmash of whatever I pulled out of the fridge.
Delicious.
Yes. Leftovers, Silver. There was some leftover chicken, some leftover rice, and some leftover, like, lamb vindaloo from a while back. And I ate all that. It was my one and only
Shoved it
meal
all in his
today.
hole.
'Cause I'm only eating once a day now.
When did you eat the bread?
What bread?
The last of the Texas toast.
Yesterday.
Oh, okay. Because did you have any spaghetti?
Nope.
So you made bread for spaghetti,
Ate
and then instead of eating it with leftover spaghetti, you ate it on its own. So then there was spaghetti
No, I ate
without
it
garlic
with
bread.
with the stuff we ate yesterday.
Wait, so you made garlic bread with 4 enchiladas.
Yes.
So when I had a spaghetti, I couldn't have garlic bread.
You don't even like that bread.
I know, but it was garlic bread to be made with spaghetti. Instead, you ate garlic bread with enchiladas.
I've
You only eat once a day, but you ate half of a family-size enchilada and garlic
I
bread.
still lost like 2 pounds.
Because you're starving yourself.
Yeah, which is why I ate the bread, because I was hungry. Yes, food is food. I was just hungry. I some of the rice I ate over there was just cold. I just ate cold rice.
You didn't heat it up?
Not all of it. I was very hungry. Like I ate some beforehand in a bowl.
Well, oh, Jesus Christ. Thank you, So Kitty, for the derps. And then the hype train,
Yes.
too. Well, I gotta hit the other
Oh,
button.
derps.
Where's the kitty
Them
attack?
hypes.
There we go. Thank you very much, So Kitty. Congrats to Melvin, Jan Wing, Terminimus, Fiery Wolf, and MGS Film Co. Thank you very much, So Kitty. And thank you guys for Soul Train. Kitty is
Yes.
attacking.
Kitty attack. Meow, meow.
And a lot of cool. Lame, I didn't get. It's all random.
Roll the dice.
I think I can drop that eye a little bit more.
Oh, that lamb vindaloo was spicy. My nose is all runny now.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you hear me sniffles, if you hear me sniffling.
Oh, I can't bring her eyes down much more. I'm just going to have to deal with it that way. Okay, so I think that's enough for her eyebrows and her eye details. I'm not too worried about like putting details into her because after Rainbow starts talking and she makes this face,
Does it go face?
like is anybody going to pay attention to Rarity, or is it just going to be like
Can Rarity reach over and pull
bam.
Rainbow on the nose when she makes that face? Cause no, you gotta take her whole. Oh, that one scene. Yeah, no, she's having to break her leg to poop. It's probably one of the best scenes in MLP where Rarity just poops Rainbow with the suntan lotion. Food.
Okay, there we go, Michael.
Okay, good. Boop, 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 boop. Yes, much better. 110% better. I would think that that's how you make like what, paper mache. I remember doing that in school. Problem is, doing that attracts like mold and ants eventually, because flour it doesn't last forever.
There we go, Michael.
Oh, boobs are too hard. Yes.
I like Rarity's face the whole time.
Yes. I think you should leave it. Just like randomly in a conversation. Blah, 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 blah. Yes. Well, thank you, gaming.
There we go. Some good. And share version. Oh god, then anatomy. Agreed. And we share version F flour to hot water, stir into homogeneous and viscous, loosen, bring it to a boil while stirring it. That it cool. That's gonna get you a basic adhesive. There's nothing more. There's other stuff that you can do to make it stronger as needed. Yeah, add horse. Pretty much add horse. It doesn't last forever. No, you guys towel. I think it's.
Well, you got to be careful with horses. If they get too close to walls, they'll stick to them, and they're really hard to get off. You got to get like a spatula and some warm water. It's a real pain. No. I feel like Rarity's just discovered she can do this, and she's fascinated.
Either Rarity is attempting to punch, or is punching the rainbow, or the rainbow is trying to bite her hoof, and she's like a Super Saiyan.
Yes.
And she's trying to bite the thumb.
It's the great Super Saiyan horse battle right here.
Yes. Oh, they're going so fast.
It's like, I'm gonna get your thumb, and she's like, I don't have a thumb. It's like, I'm gonna get it.
It's just what she does. It's one big thumb.
That's what a hoof is. It's just a thumb.
Oh, it's good.
Fantastic.
Well, thank you guys for that.
Ooh, I got that going on now.
Oh, it was going. It's done. But thank you very much. Add ragdoll sound effects. That. Well, I mean, I have the one. Is it still set to play? I think.
Ooh.
Yeah, there it goes. But I only can play it like once. I can't keep spamming it. So it's close enough. That's one huge boop jiggle. It is. What if I slow it down?
Super boops. Your next video needs to be all about boops. Figure out the script for that.
Okay. We're gonna undo that though. I don't want her to be permanently disfigured. That's Rarity's job.
But Rarity's permanently disfigured? That's,
you seen that horse?
she does look like she's had some work done, which is like she's probably like actually like 50 something, but she's had so many facelifts.
Yeah.
Like,
see, actually, her mother, that's her daughter.
Yeah, it's just, yeah. Right. I believe it. I buy this. This is my new headcanon. Rarity's Granny Smith's just like, I remember going to school with that Rarity when I was a young, and they're just like, what?
That was weird. I like had two different things selected with a gap in the middle for a second there. What the? That was weird. Okay, what I need to do? Oh, Rarity's back main is. We're gonna just, I think, turn it down just a bit. Yeah, I'll put it maybe like that. I already went and had to adjust them a little bit because Rainbow's main is clipping here in just a little bit. So yeah, like right there, you can see that it's inside there, but as long as you can't see that it's clipping and it just looked like it's in front of from this angle, then it doesn't matter. I did move Pinky and Rainbow around a little bit because Pinky is definitely going and slamming Rainbow in the face.
Why is Rainbow's neck trying to escape?
Where?
Wow, when you were coming into the scene. I think it's just her mane acting crazy.
Yeah, this is the main. But no, so there is a little bit of that. But again, hair is floofy, so you know it's.
I think part of the neck goes with it sometimes. With the hair. Well, that's not good. Her eyeballs are sticking out the bottom of her face.
See, Michael, this is what happens if you don't have lunch.
Yes. Someday I will gain this power. Rainbow just like, you know, so much hair.
Okay, and then we need to do the obligatory.
Oh, look at face. Look at that face. That better get like clipped by so many people. Just that face.
Okay.
He's screaming at
Hey,
me.
I guess so. We guess. Thank you very much, little kitty. That was like a feeling right here.
Yes.
Of like, this is like that one friend that just enjoys everything, and then how you feel every day.
I feel like Rainbow Dash came over to Rarity's house and just ate all the flowers out on the front porch. It's like, Rainbow Dash, no, you're a bad horse. It's like, oh, they were tasty. Tasty flowers.
I'm trying to think if there's anything more facially. Oh, actually, her mouth is set to just like auto jump to that. I should probably fix that.
That's what I want in G5 is more flower eating. The horses should be eating flowers.
Why?
Because it's cute. Because that's what horses do. They eat like the weeds. Like, I like the idea of a pony going over to like someone's house and then you just see the flowers. They're like, hey, may I? And they're like, sure. And they lean over and they just eat like a daisy or something. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Like play the joke on here's my pretty lawn, but the whole it's just their like pantry.
Yes. Because they're horses.
I grew snacks.
Yeah. Like, see, you grow a garden, but even everything's edible in a horse's garden because they're horses.
Well, no. What if they're growing a cactus?
You can eat a cactus. I've seen camels eat cactuses. They don't care.
I know, but this is horses. You know that one creature that's specially built for the desert? They can do it. That means that octopus can too.
The octopus gonna have a hard time getting into the desert.
It's fine.
What?
Same thing.
I don't know. Can a horse eat a cactus? I legit don't know. I don't think so. But what do I know about horses?
Nothing.
Other than they can fly and use magic.
I know we can eat candy. Well, anybody can eat anything, whether or not your body can digest it. To me, eating is the process of putting it down your gullet.
I think humans can even eat cactus. You just don't want to do it with the...
Well, I know, but if it's on a horse's farm and they're just going to go bite into it, there's a problem.
Well, I gotta take the spiky bits.
What if it's just a
first.
tree?
What if a tree? Horses will eat the heck out of bark on a tree.
No, the whole tree.
That'd take a while.
A little bit.
Well, we lost, like, good trees to horses eating the bark off of them.
Ponyville used to have a neighboring town.
They ate it.
It was full of trees. Not anymore. That's why all the unicorns look so depressed. They've just been eating the trees and they're all just got tummy aches.
Yeah, I can see that. Everything is edible once.
Yeah, I guess that's one way to look at it.
There was that guy who ate a plane, little by little.
Yeah, but if you boil and do all the stuff to it, he's not like you take a bite out of a plane.
Well, he was like tearing off pieces of metal and swallowing them. Like, that guy had a crazy digestive system or something that was able to handle sharp bits of metal going through it.
Well, it's like a snake bite. Sometimes you just take little snake bites and you build up an immunity. So if he just keeps eating lots of sharp metal in small quantities,
I feel like he would
become
not have
immunity.
survived that without like modern medicine and tetanus shots and stuff. I feel like something would have cut and killed him.
if he does that long enough, he could survive a shrapnel grenade. It's just his whole body's immune to it. See, that's
how
what
it
Tony
works.
Stark needed to do.
Yeah, you just need to eat more planes.
Okay, we need to man and cheek. Oh, that's already rainbow. What?
Pony Stark, yes. Like Pony Stark.
Have you seen the texture on a camel's mouth? No, and I'll pass. Also, no horses cannot eat cacti. Camels have specifically evolved mouths and throats to be able to eat them with the thorns. There you go. You're wrong.
Yes. No, they had to take the thorns off. And they can eat them.
But then why is it in their garden?
It's because they're tasty.
Are they?
Yes. Do you eat an orange without taking the peel off first?
Yes, you do.
I do. Do normal people.
You brought that up before. And it's like, do you eat it because it's delicious? No, it's because I don't want to have to deal with the peel.
Well, no, it's like the peel's like there, and I've already eaten the orange, and
No,
I just mindlessly eat the peel.
you'd only eat it because you don't want to deal with it.
I don't eat all of it. Eventually, I throw out like half of it
Then why'd you eat the other half?
because it's not, bitter things are nice sometimes.
That's what she said. I don't know what that means.
I'll eat the orange peel sometimes. Yes.
Yeah, he eats apples with the core.
I'll eat the whole core. I say seeds and all.
He's trying to become immune to cyanide.
I do eat a lot of seeds, apple seeds. I will not.
And then you won't get scared of
If I
it.
eat the core, I don't have to walk back downstairs to throw it out because I ate it. It's gone. It's dealt with.
See, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. He does it because he doesn't want to have to deal with it. Because walking it down the stairs is less work than putting all of it in your mouth.
You know, you're not supposed to eat the like peel of a mango either.
Kitty.
But I always kitty, go there, do that, get that tree, kitty. Yeah, you're not supposed to eat the peel of a mango, but everybody eats the peel. Wait, who's a monster? Is it the kitty?
What, do you eat eggshells too? Oh wait, you just leave those in the container. I guess.
Oh, I'm a monster.
Yeah, why don't you eat the eggshells?
Because they're crunchy. They're too crunchy. I mean, have you ever had a piece of eggshell fall into your egg and then you just kind of whatever?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. You just wouldn't care.
No, I wouldn't. I mean, it's not going to hurt me.
Well, then why? The eggshell's not gonna either.
Yeah, no, I'll eat the eggshell a little bit if it falls into the egg.
But why not the whole eggshell? Then you don't have to deal with it. You don't have to throw it away.
Because I don't take the eggshell upstairs. If I did, that would be a problem.
So, would you eat the orange peel if you had half the distance to travel,
like, if
or the same distance without stairs?
do I have to stand? If I have to stand, I'm probably eating part of the orange peel.
I have a feeling that, like, if Michael was ever like a multi-millionaire, he would just have a house where his chair would be on like rails to go through the whole house. He'd be like kitchen, and like,
I George Jetson it everywhere. Like, that'd be the future. Rock and Stone. Yes. I tested my mod for the first time this weekend. Yeah, Sunday. It works.
eggshells are useful for removing acidity from your garden soil and cleaning your garbage disposal, and edible.
I mean, it won't hurt you.
Orange peels are useful for cleaning wooden
Calcium.
furniture. There you go. Well, Michael, if Michael's insides are wooden furniture, he is doing great.
Yes. I'm sure there's some nutrition in there.
Her top main here is kind of overly bubbly, but it also feels like that works, so I'm gonna just leave it. Though, which is it? This one? Okay.
What are those one things that are like the soybean? You get it like restaurants sometimes. They're like just soybeans. You're supposed to pull the soybeans out of the pod and just eat the beans. And my boss got on me twice at company things because I would just eat the whole thing, like the pod and all. It's like, you're not supposed to do that. I'm like, why not? It's tasty.
Because it's stringy and
it's fine. They're plenty chewable. And it's like then you don't have like all the leftover stuff.
So I got to deal with this so much.
I think it tastes better.
See, you know how like when you have a dog, sometimes you have to lock the trash. Sometimes I just wake up at like 3 a.m. There's Michael, trash knocked over, and he's laying on his side, having eaten like 8 pounds of trash.
Pretty happy.
No, I've never seen a dog happy like that. All they were being is doing, laying down, trying to contemplate life decisions. And I had a friend's neighbor their dog almost died from doing that because they were a very small dog, but they ate like nearly about half their weight in just trash. Yeah, and they were just lying there, unable to move.
Wish I could remember the name of those soybean things. I just call them soybean.
Edamame?
Things. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what they called it. I just eat the whole thing. You're not supposed to, apparently. But every time I'll eat the whole thing. Because I think it tastes better with the whole thing.
Orange peels are high in thiamine and calcium. Yum.
Gotta get my daily thiamine. Whatever that is. I assume it gives you superpowers eventually. I will gain superpowers. And then who will be laughing? It'll be me as I fly through the sky with my orange powers. Let's see.
With your orange powers?
Yes, orange man. With the power of citrus, I command thee. Vitamin B. I'll be Vitamin B man then.
Vitamin B man.
B man. Like I'm very tired today. Like my brain is just like brr. Super Vitamin. Oh yes, it's a good name.
Vitaman?
Vitamin.
So most energy drinks nowadays basically just have a crap load of B vitamins as their energy source.
The big thing is like ginseng, I think.
I think that's one of them, but like if you think it was, they give you like 1,000% B12 or something like that.
It's like ginseng and caffeine and meth. Just kind of mixed them all up in there, and you got Red Bull.
That sounds delicious.
That's why it gives you wings. It's a form of hallucination. Oh man, I was bad with those in college. Like real bad. I knew this one guy, my previous workplace, he would keep a 12-pack of the Monster Energy drink in his trunk at all times. And he'd buy and I'm not talking about like the standard cans, I'm talking about like the thermos ones. He drank nothing but Monster Energy drink for like 3 years.
I've had it where there's been like, I'm super exhausted, I need to do something, and there's nothing better. Sure, I might have one, but I never feel awake. I just feel on edge. Like I'm not the productive kind of awake. I feel like I'm just wide-eyed in a living dream.
I used to really like those Rockstar energy drinks. I don't even know if they still make them.
Yeah, they do.
Do they?
I've never had any that I can think of.
Rockstar, for me, the better energy drink was Red Bull, but Rockstar was like the cheaper version of Red Bull. Monster, I never liked. It was always too acidic or something.
I liked Monster just because it reminded me of Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
It depends on the version of it, but I don't know. They always taste like you're drinking like some kind of an overly saturated liquid, like almost to a powder inside of it. And yeah.
You love
Nos? I've heard of that.
Nos is like one of the lower end ones. It's not like it's not as caffeine. It's not as caffeine heavy as like Red Bull or Monster. I don't think.
My favorite was Vault. I've never had Vault.
Vault is a lot like Surge, if I think. It's closer to soda.
That's what I was. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever had Vault.
Like a high caffeine soda. But
I think I can call Rarity good.
you just drink water and iced tea, nothing fizzy.
Iced tea can be okay. Iced, is it sweet iced tea or just iced tea?
I mean, if you're just going for caffeine.
I'm guessing if you're doing water, it's probably unsweetened. I heard they brought Surge back. Yeah, that was kind of in my like young days.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I remember when it came to the stores. The marketing for that stuff was crazy. Couldn't escape it.
Yeah, they brought it back, but then like I don't know if anybody actually really jumped on it.
Because I think
it was just Mountain Dew with like a higher syrup content.
Yeah, more caffeine, I think is the big thing.
It was just because you always have a small amount of syrup mixed with a ton of the carbonated water, and it always felt like they just had a higher concentration of the syrup. So it just felt overly sweet.
I think Surge was big when we were younger because of the marketing, and they made it super cool, and it was awesome, and it was the cool new drink, the cool new kids drink. And then when it came back, they were kind of like, hey, it's back. But all the people who drank it when they were younger were all in their like 30s now.
Yeah, like, I can't do that.
I can't drink that. That'll kill me. So I think it always was around like up in Canada or something. I don't think it ever completely went out of that market. No, I don't want Surge. If I drank Surge, it would be like I drink maybe a half of one to remember what it tasted like and then regret it.
Yep. That's not my thing. I like soda when you have some like booze mixed in with it.
Yes.
I like a soda where I'm not gonna just chug it. Like I used to go through like a 12-pack of Mountain Dew a weekend or more by myself, and when I was younger, I can't do that anymore. It's not that I couldn't still, but for one, I'd put on like 150 pounds, and it just, there's other things I'd rather have. If I'm thirsty, I'll grab some water. If I want something else, I can make coffee. I like my coffee.
Yes, I love it. It's like, we can't drink that Surge and those energy drinks. That's unhealthy. Now that we're older, we stick to whiskey and rum. Because that is the appropriate healthy drinks that grown-ups drink. Yes. And horses. Especially that pink one.
No, she doesn't drink. It's meth.
That's what Surge is.
It's meth in a can.
Yeah.
No, that was Power Thirst.
Power Thirst.
Power Thirst is meth in a can. Power Thirst is meth.
Yes, like then.
400 babies.
I like the sequel because there's just this one super skinny guy who's shaking really hard, and he's just like, 400 babies. It's just like, that's the guy who had 400 babies. And he's just so tired and so strung out.
If you don't know what Power Thirst is, that is like, I want to see,
like, that had to be like 2003-ish.
2007?
Okay.
I probably can't play it, but I want to know if this... Yeah, that's the original.
Yeah, that's the original.
Hey!
We'll start...
Well,
there you go.
Wow, that's a classic. Do you want to be so energetic?
Do you want to feel so energetic?
I know that one so well.
How could you not?
Midori is fire. I actually just finished off the bottle of Midori that I had here. We had it for doing blue carousel Midori, sweet and sour mix, and
That's
Sprite. It was a chrysalis, what called. But I was out of rum, and I was trying to empty bottles, and so I just basically used ginger ale and no sweet and sour with it, and actually it was still pretty good. But I emptied that out, a blue carousel, and my dry carousel. This was just last Sunday. So
remnants of when all we wanted to drink was pony themed drinks.
Yeah. Well, it's also because it was good.
It is pretty
but
good, yeah.
I'm okay with Midori. I hate melon, but it's for a liquor. It's actually not bad. It kind of, it killed all the lemon with all the booze.
Banana rum sounds really good. Banana rum with chocolate milk. Ooh. That's kind of bizarre, but at the same time, I want it. Like, the kid in me wants to get hammered. That's what that is.
Okay, I'm going to call that one good. I think we can mark this complete. Wait, did I do a little lighting? I think I did the lighting.
Time to go with absinthe. Absinthe is good if I'm in the right mood and it's the right absinthe. And the only absinthe I really like costs about $100 a bottle, so I don't get it that often. It used to be cheaper, but it got kind of expensive recently.
Oh, rainbow's being correctly lit here.
No, you can get good bottles of absinthe with taste like black licorice. If you like black licorice, you'll like it. And then you can get a lot of the bottles of absinthe you can find around here in the US that are just kind of nasty.
Yeah, Kyle was trying to find a good bottle of absinthe for one of the drinks he liked, but
Yeah.
he couldn't find anything.
Yeah, the only absinthe he liked was that $100 bottle I was talking about.
Yeah, imports.
Yeah.
That's why when you tell me, like, it's the same thing with other things, I'm like, no.
Well,
just because...
That's different.
How is it? You can't just pick what you want to be different.
It's different because what's in it is different.
I know. That's the thing with rum or whiskey.
No.
Then why is it absinthe?
Because the stuff they make and sell here in the U.S. isn't really absinthe.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And they do in all that rum.
It's just
different.
Sugar.
Yeah.
No, that's
sugars.
what's in it. No, different sugars.
But what if they what would they have a beer that's aged in a whiskey barrel? Is that a different flavor?
Beer that's aged in a whiskey barrel?
Yeah.
I mean, kind of maybe.
Yeah, because that's the one we've had before, and you're like, this is pretty good from Boulevard.
Well, beer can vary based on what they put in it.
Yeah, that's what they do with rum.
Yeah, but no, rum is all just sugar, unless they add. Like,
I know. Then they
flavoring.
add shit to it. The
Like,
way that they do it, how
then
long,
it's not-
where it is, what's in the air. There's a lot of.
I'm gonna make
Shut
my
up,
own
I'm right.
rum. I'm gonna use like
I could.
store-bought sugar.
You know, you can go make your own rum. Just use the upstairs toilet.
I would like to make cider. At the
Oh yeah, American vodka versus Russian potato vodka. Are they the same?
It's all just potatoes.
Yeah. But
So-
don't you think that the people, like, one is going to be, they're going to put more effort into? They're not the same. Yes, you just,
They're all
you made him feel bad. Why you do this?
It's all potato.
No,
all
you
potato
made them
water.
angry. You can be angry at Michael. It's okay. His Twitter handle, let's go find his Twitter handle.
If it's made from wheat, then it's a whiskey.
So,
can you make-
so this is Michael.
That's a cute.
You know what? Okay, this is what's funny. So this is Michael's profile. We got Horse.
She's being held up.
Horse.
I like that one. Go back. You know the reference to Loki?
Yes.
Happy Mother's Day. Yes.
Yeah. So horse.
Uh-huh.
Horse.
There's a dirt piece.
Horse. This is not a horse.
That horse said things.
That's
on
not
fire.
horse.
That's not that horse. That's a political comic.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So his whole Twitter account is just politics and horse.
Yes, that's all you need.
No, whiskey is based on how it's aged. Yeah, like everyone's a little different. All the alcohols are different. Like I love the plantation vodka, or not vodka, plantation rum that I get. But I've tried a bunch of others and I couldn't find one that fit the drinks I liked, and that was the one I stuck with because it was good. Okay, so rainbow feels overly bright in some of these shots. I feel like I'm gonna have to really go through and redo some of the lighting here, because like here, her eyes are kind of dark, but as soon as she turns into that sun, it's like, and that's not good. There's an eye light I have here, but it's only to balance things. I'll have to figure out how best to play with this, because if it match the background, sure, but I feel they are brighter than the background. But I think in some of these shots, it's a little better. So, but I didn't really change anything for these. So I don't know. Because like here, it's not that bright. So that one's fine. So what changed? Oh, did I play with the radius? I might have lit this shot and then had it affect the other shots. Let's try to turn down the sun a little bit.
Did you with your god powers?
So that's the one that's really blowing out Rainbow's face. But Rarity already looks fine. I think what I can do here is we're gonna take this sun. We're gonna move closer so I can see where I am looking. Where is? Oh, I'm not moving anything. That's why. Okay. Okay, so they're right there. So can I get to an angle where I'm barely hitting them, but I'm still getting the background? That's a bit better. Because I have to make sure to hit the town behind them. That's the important thing. That's a bit better. Her eyes aren't exploding like they were before. Yeah, I can manage that. I'll leave that for now. I'm definitely gonna have to go back and kind of poke at some of that again. The pineapple plantation. Okay, yes. So I like the plantation 5-year, but their pineapple is probably my favorite rum.
Is it pineapple flavored?
No, it's got pineapple infused in there.
So it is pineapple flavored.
Yeah, there's an additional pineapple.
Okay.
It's not made with pineapple.
Yeah. It wouldn't be rum if it was.
Yeah. No, the pineapple one is really good. I like taking a ginger ale with a slice of orange. It's so good with that. Oh,
I don't even know. Like, could you make alcohol from pineapple juice? Because the acidity is going to be really.
As long as there's sugar in it, then
yeah. But
yes.
like, at what point does the acidity of the juice kill the yeast?
You can probably find a way.
Probably. I think it'd be rough though. You could make it work somehow. I'm sure there's ways you could like dilute the acidity if that was a problem. I don't think I've ever had an alcohol made just straight from pineapple juice.
Wouldn't be surprised if somebody's made it.
No, yeah, I'm sure there's ways of making it work.
Trying to set up Rarity's eyebrows
I have
here.
a book somewhere that shows how to make alcohol from tree bark. I don't know that I'd recommend that though.
Vodka is distilled quite a bit more than whiskey ever is, and they don't age it either, at least on American vodka. Imperial vodka winds up with a different base flavor than America-based weed vodka. If it has sugar or carbs, it can make booze. Pineapple isn't actually as acidic as you think. Thing is, it contains an enzyme that breaks down meat protein, so you feel the acid more. Ah, okay. So it's eating you.
Fantastic.
Who's eating who?
I do know I have a problem with a slight issue with pineapple. It can make my face break out if I get too much pineapple juice on my face.
That's good to know.
Yeah. So if you ever want to like make me break out in like a rash, just throw pineapple juice on me.
Yep, next time that you have a blind date set up.
Yep.
It's okay, it's not going to happen.
Oof. Hurts because it's true.
No, I was just talking about I'm not going to be that mean.
Aw. Well, that's not true. It's a lie.
This one a little quick.
I believe in me.
He doesn't believe in anything. Hello, keyboard cat. When you want to eat pineapple, but pineapple eat you. Exactly.
Now I'm imagining like Attack of the Killer Pineapples. We have to watch that movie sometime. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
Oh, I was gonna say, wait, that's a movie?
Attack of the Killer Pineapples.
It doesn't have quite the same.
Nah, it's not as good as Ring. I've never seen that movie, and I feel like I need to watch it once before my life ends.
Well, we watched already the best horror movie.
Which one? Hocus Pocus?
No, the llama.
Oh yes.
What was that called?
The Llamas from Outer Space or something.
No.
It's something like that. I can't remember. It's all filmed what looks like Kentucky.
Llamageddon.
Oh yes, a much better title. I love the art.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It was a great movie. It's free, I think, on Amazon.
Yeah, it's free on Amazon. It looks like a college project. Mm-hmm. They definitely went over the top. Like, they had one part where there is definitely more blood than is in 4 different people combined. But it is... It is so bad. He's got a llama with red eyes, and he runs around murdering people. And then some people get transformed into like llama beings that have giant eggs to make more of them. Yes. It's just freaking weird. I love the scene where the llama alien fucking boxes with them. Like, yeah, that is a good scene. We didn't watch the whole movie because that would be like brain like aneurysm inducing, but
it was crazy. Every time there was like blood being like all over the place, it was clear it was coming out of like a super soaker. Just squirting somebody with it. It was so cheese. I loved it.
I was trying to decide if I really want to bother adding any more detail to Rarity. I think I could just leave her exactly as she is without really any emotion, because there's no reason to look at her. You got the 3 others flopping around.
They are the 3 better horses.
I think I might just leave
Pinky
her.
not so much. Like, Pinky falls behind Rarity. And all the others, for that matter.
Yeah, I'm just going to leave her as is. That makes her a lot easier. So I'm going to bake her bones. And that's how you make glue.
Yes.
Okay, so how is the ears looking here? Okay, they're still doing a little wobble. See, what I don't like is that the ears wobble like this, which is weird, because I would think that the ears would... But the whole tendon along the ear, everything that's holding the ear down is all along the base here. If there's going to be anything, this is going to be hard for it to do. This, yes.
Tendon?
Well, like, whatever it is that's causing the ear to have...
They're made of marshmallows. The ponies are made of marshmallows.
That's a horse fact.
There. That is a horse fact. They are gelatin, essentially. Ponies are like cats, where if you put them in like a container, they'll take the shape of said container. It's just pretty great.
See, what we didn't know is that the Smooze was actually a horse, and that's what he is.
Long. I mean, look at Twilight. She's clearly smooth. Can't fool me. No, glue is made from ponies, but ponies aren't necessarily made from glue. They're made from happy thoughts and pectate.
Pectate?
Yes.
They're a combination of vodka and whey powder.
Sometimes you get a little more vodka than not, and that's when you end up with Rarity.
Magic of glue making. I love his new season. How it's made. It'd be like the History Channel. But what are rainbows made out of? Well, when a horse and a taco
Love each
embrace each other, and about 3 hours later, you get rainbow.
Yes.
She's thinking about tacos.
She is. All the rainbows that are gonna shoot out of her. the tacos.
So many rainbows. She must have had a Crunchwrap Supreme.
Oh no. I was imagining a rainbow gone wrong, and it's just a brown streak running through it.
And that was the day they invented poop.
It's just like, oh no, that's an oh no moment. When you think it's just gonna be a rainbow, but then it has extra.
Extra.
Just shamebo. Rainbow's main is spazzing out because he hasn't finished it yet.
Yep. So it's that's why I said about baking bones. I baked rarities, meaning these Jigga bones. I'm now accessible. I can now see them, and they're no longer automated. So rainbows are still automated, but because the Jiggle bones are trying to figure out how to move within some kind of continuous time frame, when you start like jumping around like this, it gets really confused. And so if I jump from here to here and start moving, sometimes it is trying to snap to this like new position, but then starts moving and it can't figure. It gets super confused and floppy. So all it takes is baking them. Normally, once you bake them, it will lock in any of that automated motion. Sometimes that floppiness could get locked in too, depending on how, like, certain situations, and you'll have to fix it. But you could try unbaking and rebaking, but normally it's just going to end up with the same result. So I think when it bakes it essentially is like playing it from beginning to end and locks it in how it should be. But sometimes things still don't behave. So in this case, hers is, these two are not locked, I think. Yeah, that's why Pinky's tail is just all over the frickin' place. But Twilight's is done. No, Twilight's isn't done. I haven't done her main. I did the rest of her. I just haven't.
Her main looks pretty good as is.
No, it's doing the stop thing where she'll move and it will like lock and then move, and I have to fix that. So you can kind of see here, like it kind of hits like these hard limits.
Or she uses a lot of hairspray.
So that and her ears. Look at the ears. This is not how ears.
No, that's how pony ears work. They're so fluffy. I love it.
Look at them go.
They're so fluffy. I love it. This is a little wiggle.
It's like it has a mind
How
of its
is
own.
that not better? It's like what's that video game? Dead Alive or no, Dead or Alive? But for ears.
I'll get to the Sue face in a second. Okay. The other one is like look at Rarity's mane. Mm-hmm. It's just slowly drifting behind.
I'm imagining a volleyball game now with horses and their ears just wobble all over the place.
I think it's just this one.
I don't know, Michael needs a Goofy impression ordering cheeseburgers. I need so like Goofy from Disney. All right.
Which other? Okay, wait. First,
Yeah.
What other Goofy?
Like a general Goofy, like a generally Goofy impression
Oh,
of a Goofy thing. So, but I'm guessing it's the Disney Goof. I was like, okay, how Goofy? Like that's a Goofy. It's just like, I just ordered a cheeseburger for my son, Max, who I inexplicably had with a lady. No, got cheeseburgers for
did you
his
just turn
son.
Goofy into a pedophile?
No,
Like
he's saying he had a kid.
well, no, there was
An
definitely
undescribed lady. What? He's not hitting on his son.
no, but there was definitely some that was.
He said a
that was
lady.
not Goofy.
How was that not Goofy? That was a perfect Goofy.
The
The real Goofy did it wrong.
I don't know what that was.
What was
It's
it?
not-
A yuck? A yuck? Is that
That's,
Goofy?
well, yes, but just saying the word doesn't make it Goofy. Gosh.
Ghost chili.
Gosh.
Ghost chili cheese dogs, Mickey.
Chili, you're not Sonic.
Mickey Mouse.
Okay, I need a load of Twilight. Are you?
Hi.
Well, Mickey.
I need cheeseburgers.
Gosh. Well,
See, look at you.
see, I can do pretty good.
You're doing the perfect impressions. You should do all the impressions from now on. Cheeseburger.
Well, tie my nipples in a twist. Oh,
Yes. I like thinking about Goofy's nipples.
oh, Max.
He somehow had a kid with a woman you never see or hear about.
It's because he rented the child for tax reasons.
As one does.
Michael could be a good Patrick Star.
I've seen like 2 episodes of SpongeBob in my life.
Okay, I have a Twilight. What are we doing with Twilight?
I don't know. Making her eat cheeseburger.
Making her eat cheeseburgers?
I don't know. It'd be like that scene from The Simpsons where they just had like force feeding him donuts, but it could be Twilight with cheeseburgers. This sounds like a horrible idea. Oh, that's a blue screw. Like blue screw. This is just cheese. Oh, there's some. That's making me hungry, and I just ate. Wait, didn't we already do something with a cheeseburger?
We
feel like we
made
did.
somebody a cheeseburger.
Yes.
Let's do this one. Thank you for making my long day. Just got home from my second job and definitely put a smile on my face. Thank you, guys. Oh, gosh, thanks.
Golly gee, Mickey. Is that better? Did I do it? Have I succeeded at life?
You succeeded at not succeeding.
I lost my pants again, Mickey.
Okay, that's a little better, but then you ended it with like not.
I gotta do it. What? Mickey?
What you sound like is if Tim Curry was playing Goofy.
Huyuk. Please.
No,
Please, Mickey, no.
how is that? I said you sounded like it before, and so what do? You change it completely.
I gotta try 1,000 different voices until it's the right one. It's the only way to do this.
I can't do the yaha. Oh, the yuck.
Everything is awful. What are you looking for now?
Oh, you know what? I don't think that's what I'm looking for. It's
Can you just like have a tube of gravy instead? Like just like tons of gravy.
Oh, here is the model I was looking for.
And then she can poop rainbows. Like in our dreams.
Just want to see if it works.
Wait, what is that?
Does work.
Ooh. That's the music.
Yeah, I have this locked.
So what's Chad up to today? How's everybody's day going?
I asked him that question.
Oh, well, I'm asking, and because I care too. And yeah. Oh no, what's happening? Howdy, Sunset. How you doing? Missed my perfect Goofy impression.
Well, thank you for the fall fireside.
Derpy.
There's a derp too.
Yes,
Today is going
the
dirty.
derps. Thank you, Nolan.
Today is very derpy. Thank you very much, Nolan.
You're playing Kirby. I've never played any of those games. Which one are you playing?
Then how does it help?
It doesn't, but I have established. But I want to learn more about the Kirby ways. I know he's Little Pink Ball who murders, like, constantly. Just everything in his path. He's what's wrong with video games today. I know that. Like, so much death and destruction. And he doesn't have to, like, explain any of it. He just murders so many innocent creatures. Pixel and trees. Seen that. You're playing Forgotten Land? Well, maybe somebody will eventually remember it.
What is Forgotten? What is Forgotten Land? I can't think of what that is.
Oh, it's the newest one. Yes, I like that she has her chin up on the conveyor belt. She's prepared for burgers. She needs burgers.
I'll move her back a little bit. She's kind of like combining herself with it.
I kind of wanted to have her hooves up there too, and her just to.
But how would she do that?
No,
It's moving.
What? She could like hit it. Like she's like she wants upsies, but she wants burgers.
No.
Oh, fine.
Because I gotta open the mouth. That's already gonna cause some problems.
She's fine. She's doing it for the burgers, Sir Edward. Also, hello, Sir Edward. I think you were here before, but maybe. You haven't talked much.
Okay. And now I have to do... I'm gonna lock her jaw. I'm gonna move her head to try to put it in position with... Oh yeah, I can do it this way. Just the way I've got it done. Wait, I can keep stretch out. Put that down.
You had to go to your garage. Well, welcome back then. Oh, she's very happy. Oh yes, you got the chumps. This is getting better.
Okay, so she got...
I want her to eat like 4 burgers and then eat like a Pac-Man pellet and start flickering. But that sounds like a lot of work. And then it just to be followed up by ghosts.
Where's the burger? She got a burger.
No, I like that though. That's a little burger. She's a big horse.
She needs big burger.
No, she gonna eat lots of little burgers. It's like White Castles. She want that burger.
She's kind of like sideways.
She's a little sideways. You gotta have her look at the burger. I want that burger. That looks like a good burger. Is it wrong that I want to eat McDonald's for the first time in like 2 years? We haven't gone to... we went to a McDonald's before.
Why would I go to McDonald's?
Because they have good food.
No, they don't. Out of anywhere to go, that is not the time of the list. Only time I go there is if I have no other option or it's breakfast because their breakfast is okay.
Like, they're not the best burgers in the world, but they're not the worst. Burger King's the worst. I just threw some shade at Burger King. Oh, you want a Pac-Man impression? Waka waka waka. There you go. I did it.
It's about as good as your Goofy. Okay, see? He's got a burger.
It's like
What?
What did the orange say to the apple? Banana. Waka waka waka. That's a good Pac-Man. All right. Tell me, Sunset, did I do Pac-Man properly? I need your assessment. Why is the conveyor belt like shooting through her now?
Huh.
Okay, there you go.
I'm just I need to work on the very end here is when the burger is consume.
Oh, eat the burgers.
Because then it is there. So now we take copy, paste, and we make new burger.
You did a great Pac-Man after eating a crack pellet. It's like, what is that? What's the actual noise he makes? It's like,
Yeah, I was gonna say waka waka waka. I think it was a later thing.
And that noise. Wonka.
Okay,
You
so
got lots of burgers.
I think it looks like I'm gonna have to get rid of these 3 burgers.
I mean, Pac-Man is the story of a drug addict. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Maybe some buts, but that's it. Like, he runs around, eats pills, sees ghosts.
Actually, I did that wrong.
And, like, eventually is attacked by ghosts and has a heart attack, which is essentially just him, like, his heart finally giving out.
Thank you for the follow, Siren Cat. Okay, so at this point, burger.
The burger needs to, like, lift up a bit.
I know that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
Burger goes up.
Just slide in. Yes.
Okay, and then when it gets to here, it goes way down there.
Oh, yeah. So, what's your favorite fast food burger if it's not McDonald's?
It depends on where do we call the border on fast food?
It can't be a place where you're served and it needs to be up at a counter and they need to be able to generally get the food to you within a few minutes.
So like In and Out, you make an order, you sit down, then you wait, you get your food.
Well, yeah, but within a few minutes.
Yeah, but like Five Guys, would that be fast food? It's the same thing as it's In and Out.
Yes.
Okay.
I'd say Five Guys is fast food.
And is it a burger or sandwich?
I would say burgers specifically.
I'd probably say Five Guys.
Really?
I love Five Guys. If I had to say sandwich, I love Potbellies. That's why I was saying this specifically.
Yeah.
Hello, Bloodrin. Yeah. Have you ever had takoyaki? Maybe. That sounds really familiar. This usually counts as fast food.
No, because they can prepare it ahead of time, but that does take time. And they make it on the spot.
Well, you could say that you have to prepare the meat to put on the sandwich and everything too. It depends on how the place is set up. If you're sitting down and being served,
then no. That's not.
But if you went up to like a counter and somebody ordered something and they gave it to you within like a minute, kind of, because if it's prepared ahead of time, it's probably not as fresh compared to, which is a lot of what the burgers are and stuff too. They're fast food because they kind of overly prepare other stuff. So I don't know.
So Edward, you sound like you've been having a rough time at In-N-Out Burgers.
Potbellies. Oh, you know what? Never had Potbelly.
Like, I really like Portillo's, but that is not fast food. Even though they don't serve you, they take a while to get you.
Yeah, Potbellies. So that's a cookie, but they do sandwiches.
I wouldn't say Portillo's is fast food, but then I'm saying Five Guys is kind of.
I love Potbellies. I used to go to one where I got to know the owner a lot well because I just went there so much, and so they gave me like free cookies a lot, and they remembered my order. I love their food. There's their cookie. They have an oatmeal chocolate chip that's fantastic, and you can do a sandwich and soup. They call it a Yeah, it's a skinny sandwich with a cup of soup. And so they give you like 30% less bread and meat, but you get a soup with it. And their soup is also very good. And you get little crackers. And I used to go there for lunch like 3 times a week. I love it. And they have, you can see it kind of here. They have like a spicy pepper you can actually buy in a big jar. And I've thought about doing that sometime because it's a really good mix of peppers and stuff. So, but yes, I love Potbelly's. Best 5-minute burger, Sonic. Oh yeah, Sonic's pretty good. Sonic is kind of not around Minnesota very much. They're around if we've had travel.
I don't know that I've ever been to one.
Yeah, and In-N-Out, I've seen it been so busy yet. Yes, it does take a lot longer. Whataburger, I went there once, but I was in Texas and I was there for work and I didn't have the car at the time. And so I ended up walking like a mile and a half in 95-degree humid weather to go because I wanted to try it. Got a milkshake and a burger and then walked back. So it was cheap and it was good. Like for the price, I thought you got a lot of food, but I don't know if my brain is just tying it with kind of the experience. That experience. So
I would say when it came to In-N-Out Burger, I was a little disappointed. I didn't hype it up that much, but it was really kind of on the lower end of like. No, I don't think that
fast food. I don't think it's all that great. But it is just kind of a staple.
Better.
I think what I would like about McDonald's over In-N-Out is just that selection. Sometimes I just want chicken or something. They're supposed to be simple, but In-N-Out just doesn't feel like it's all that fast. I think it's just popular because in some areas that's just what people were raised with.
Well, yeah, like diner burgers are always going to be better wars. Like if it's hard to beat a good diner.
Well, yeah, we're not talking local. We're talking like chain places.
Yeah. Like I like Culver's. I think they have the best burger of any fast food place.
They do have some good burgers.
And we didn't have Culver's further south, so I didn't have them until I got up here and I was like, wow, this is really good. Before I found Culver's, I would have said Wendy's. Wendy's has pretty decent burgers.
Wendy's, their chicken sandwich or their dollar menu.
Yeah.
I love their dollar menu.
Twilight is so cute and hungry. You gotta power all that, like all that magic power doesn't come from nowhere. She got eat all these burgers. She doesn't ask where the burgers come from. She knows better. She's like, she knows Applejack has a cow go missing every once in a while. But she's none of her business. She just wants burgers. Wendy's chili on a cold day is nice. Wendy's chili to me is just ingenious. Because like their whole thing is fresh, never frozen meat. So they get a truckload of meat in every day, but they don't use it all. Right? But they don't just throw it out. They put it in the chili for the next day. And if they keep it hot, it won't go bad. I think it's a pretty ingenious business model, which pretty much assures that Wendy's is always going to have their chili because that's their plan B for their beef.
What if they sell too many burgers?
Well, then they'd be in trouble for the next day's chili supply.
Let's see if this will work, but I'm gonna guess not.
She's not gonna be fat. She's a horse. She has to eat all those burgers. Freaking horse. You're as hungry as a horse? Well, there you go. I mean, she's a tiny horse, but she's growing. She's an alicorn now. She's gonna put on like 3 inches a year.
Wow, that did not do any better. There, you know what, that works. Okay, so there she goes. She's eating the burgers.
Yeah, burgers. You just gotta put it on a loop. This is good. This is very good. She slowly tried to adjust it. Yeah, it was right there. It's good. Oh, yep, you got it. Yum, 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 yum. No, wonkum, wonkum. Oh, wonkum, 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 wonkum. It's delicious burgers. She's so hungry. Wonkum, wonkum.
She won't get fat.
Yup, 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 yup. No. Oh, hungry. She's gotta to get all that energy for her alicornness. Oh. She's so hungry. Oh, eat so.
Just eat some face. She's just.
It's just the sound of a buzzsaw. No, she's throwing up the burgers.
Actually, wait.
Yes. That's where burgers come from. That's now we know.
Go, my children.
Much better. This is the better version.
Oh no, it's rush hour.
No. It's like the McTwilights. She
Recycle.
makes the burgers. Yes. No, that's definitely the better version. If you release a GIF of this, it's in that direction it must go.
No, she eat the burger. It actually kind of makes it look like it's actually being consumed too.
Oh yes, she's swallowing the burger.
Kind of. It is a little bit in her head.
A little jank. You can make the burgers slightly smaller, but it's whatever. It works. I think you have a successful stupid face.
Oh, there it is.
There. Line it up a little better. Cool. Eat that burger. You're dead. She got that burger. Like, not escaping. Oh no, they're escaping.
There they go. I like this one. It's the best story timeline.
I like when she's just making burgers. No, I'm so hungry. I could watch this all day. This is great. Please make sure you make this into something. Because I want to see this and watch it forever. Why don't you take her wings? Oh no, closed her wings. Her wings should be open.
No, it just gets it out of the way. No, okay, so
She's excited about the burgers.
this could kind of loop, but it would be difficult to make it do lossless because you can see that this isn't a full perfect loop.
I don't know what lossless is.
Well, not lossless, I guess. It's not seamless. That's the word I'm looking for. They're scattered on timing, so I could probably make it work. Like say I take these two.
God, she's so happy. She's gonna eat burger. I don't know. He's barfing up the burgers. Why does video game food look so good?
Dungeon Apple is my favorite.
Dungeon Apple?
Yeah, where they show like it's an apple that's like you find in a dungeon that's never been opened for decades.
Yes, and it's perfect. I don't know that this would be so much a short as something to post on Twitter.
Yeah, that was the
This is a
idea.
GIF.
That building was floating.
Buildings do that sometimes. Have you seen the movie Up? It's a documentary about an old man who runs away with a small child in his balloon house.
Okay, so there we go. We're gonna take our camera. We're gonna put it to her head. We're gonna add in a higher aperture. We're going to...
Oh no! I did imagine if you turn this into a short, it just shows her eating burgers like hum hum hum. Twilight, you should cut that out. It can't be good for you. And it just goes, Twilight, please, and then
it just goes faster.
No, it just like keeps going faster, and then it pans back one last time, and it's just Grimace. She becomes Grimace. That's what Grimace is. That's the big question people have been asking for years: is what is Grimace? It's just Twilight after she's eaten like 300 burgers. And now we know. The thought makes me laugh. Grimace was Twilight all along. I mean, it's all good.
I don't think some of this is going to match up because like each of these little panels is not going to match up exactly with the previous one. It'll be close. So
I don't think he wants to do the Grimace idea, guys.
That's not, I don't know if that's a head canon that we want to live with.
It would answer the age-old question, though. What are you? Oh, pish posh. Yes. I bet you even have a Grimace model.
I don't think I have a Grimace. I bet you there is one out there.
Why is my face on there?
It's your emote.
Oh, it's Photoshop. I thought you were on like a website. I'm just like, no.
Sad Pinky. Sad Pinky was pretty popular on Twitter.
Yeah, because people want to see the
likes.
happy little horses be miserable.
There it goes.
Or super happy like that horse. High emotions. We can't let Twilight befall such a fate. Okay, Sir Edward, if Grimace isn't just a fat Twilight, then what the heck is Grimace? Explain. Pretty sure it's just a fat Twilight. If you put the two next to each other, it's pretty clear that they're the same creature.
Where does that work?
Yeah, that worked pretty good. Actually, that worked really well.
It isn't actually an exact match on the thing, but it's moving fast enough that you can't really tell.
Mm-hmm. This is art. No. No. No kitty in Rin. Kitty Rin.
Okay, Twilight needs more variety in her diet. Put the CMC in the conveyor belt. She needs some chicken.
Gobble gobble. Want the chicken.
Yeah, this is at that size a megabyte. Not even a megabyte.
It's good.
Nothing's moving. And actually, the cool thing is, so right now, a fun little thing you can do with
Oh, midnight. Midnight.
well, thank goodness art is objective.
How is this? This is art.
No, the one thing that's kind of neat is I can probably do it here if I take let's say one of those images I just load this in, and I then gotta remember how to do this. Or I don't think I can mask the video group because there's a way. Now I gotta remember how to do it. Because a lot of this background has moving pixels, and if you can make that a static image and not have it move, they stay still, and you can actually decrease your file size pretty substantially. Because it's just trying to like interpolate. I'm just trying to remember how to do that.
Only old people who see.
Oh, there we go.
Old
Okay,
people.
I think I figured out how to do it. So we need to. I'm just going to do this really cheap. Oh, actually, that might not work because she's probably going to move. Yeah, so instead we're going to do like this. Okay. I just want to see if this works. Okay, and so now we copy that. I believe that I can paste. Where'd the other one go? Yeah, I'm not going to bother with it. It's small enough as it is.
I would rather eat a conveyor full of burgers than a conveyor full of cupcakes.
No, I did that once for something that was very simple. Like, I think it was just like Celestia had her eyes moving back and forth, and there wasn't really much other movement. And I was able to drop the GIF to basically be nothing. It was like 150 kilobytes. It was pretty crazy. All right. Well, so we'll just save this as we can probably save it as like 600. We're going to make a big. Yeah, it's like 2 megabytes then. And you know how many megabytes she is getting?
All the megabytes.
Look at all those megabytes.
See, made a good choice. It's just a plain cheeseburger. That's a good burger. She could have used some onion, but like I don't really like condiments on burgers that much. I do it so that they're not dry, but I think they taste better without a bunch of condiments. Maybe mustard. Yes. What's it gonna say? It's gonna num num num. Just say num num. Num 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 burger. Orca. It's num num.
Is we just say burger or Twilight Bites. There we go. That's a pretty good one. No, I don't like that. What should we say for the text? Also, look.
That's a good one. I like how they did the ears.
Kind of like bear ears.
They look like the movie. I hate pickles on sandwiches. Pickles are good.
On sandwiches, they're pretty good.
Yeah. You gotta have a clever does me at
It is
no
Twilight time.
Come on, chat, help us.
Yeah, what do you guys want? You guys are much more creative at name things than I am. Wait. It's like through the word that does like that weird broken text stuff, which I figured out how that works. When you got like text that has all the weird crap all over the place, I figured out how that do that. Using there's a Unicode character that just reverses text direction. I didn't realize that, so you can just keep putting it back and forth, so it just keeps overlaying text on itself.
That's what I go where burgers go to die.
You can just put we can just go do like
Num. Yes.
like that. Does that work?
I like that. That's good.
We'll just do num num.
Do 3 dots after num num. That makes it sound like it goes on forever.
Well, no. Okay. It does go on forever. Actually, I'm gonna put it to like just that many lines, so we'll just do it there.
Fine.
Okay, there you go.
Okay. This is good.
Okay, I knew it would probably not.
Now
in the
wait
end.
for fame and fortune to come your way.
She's
This is going to be your big breakout moment. I can feel it.
Yep, I bet you. This. See, I got a like. Who is it that liked it?
Midnight Dusk?
No. Every look.
No,
Apparently, it's not telling me who.
it's a mystery liker.
Maybe if I. Oh, and I like. I'm just gonna open.
Oh, it's
Wait,
gone.
where'd it go? May have broke terms and conditions. Damn you, Musk. There we go. I can just see it. See,
I
they got like Blood Red Nullin, Guns Go Burr, Midnight Dusk. It said 5, unless they gave me a like.
Somebody's-
Look at that's good people. You guys had taste. Wait, translate. Name. It's from French.
I didn't know you spoke French, Twilight.
She does.
Yes.
Okay, we'll let that sit for a little while. Name.
We'll come back in the stream. See how many you have of name. I haven't had just a fast food burger since In-N-Out, and it wasn't even a good fast food burger.
It was less than a month ago.
Yeah, but it wasn't like McDonald's.
McDonald's is like
why.
the epitome of fast food, though.
Yeah, but those burgers make me think of McDonald's. Like those look like McDonald's burgers.
I moved a building. I gotta make sure. Oh, I moved that one right there, and so you can't even see it. I think, just the edge. I'm good.
Keyboard.
That ain't Fred. She's speaking in fancy.
She's speaking fancy.
He is dissing In-N-Out. Yes.
A little bit. Maybe I just had. I've only eaten there once, and it was recently. Maybe I just had a bad experience.
No, that was In-N-Out. I mean, the wait time was probably a little longer than normal, but it was very busy. That wasn't really anything.
It's not the wait time that bothered me. It was just the
food was. It's just.
wasn't that good.
I feel like the burgers are okay. They're a little dry, and their fries are also a little dry.
The food was dry.
Yeah, but all the ones I've been to, that was no different than any other. So.
Mm-hmm. If they like steam the buns. I like steam buns. Not many places do steam buns. White Castles does steam buns primarily. Crystals. But like for bigger sandwiches, really I can only think of McDonald's who did it and then only for their fish sandwiches.
It was normal toasted when I was there.
I guess it depended on whether or not the restaurants had the equipment to do it. The one I worked at, we steamed them.
Even if you have the equipment to do it, that seems really weird because half of fast food and big chains are, if you go somewhere and you go somewhere else, you're going to get the same thing. So like if you like Starbucks coffee, that when you go to Starbucks in two different places, at least in America, you should get the same cup of coffee. So you're not going to be surprised.
Biscuits and gravy this far north of McDonald's.
Well, yeah, because we have class up here.
Like, I remember it was actually Windy City first time I went, and I went to go eat breakfast by myself, and there was a McDonald's at the mall across the street. So I went over there, marked all the way up. He's like, yeah, can I get biscuits and gravy? And they were like, this is a McDonald's? Like, yeah. So can I get biscuits and gravy? Like, we don't do biscuits and gravy. And I'm just like, what? Since when?
Since you went somewhere better.
Yes.
Only hell has biscuits and gravy there.
No, McDonald's biscuits and gravy is great.
I piddled.
You did. Yeah, mess. Five Guys, best one.
Yes, Five Guys is good. I like Five Guys. Their fries are great. They give you a lot of it. It's very greasy and it's very messy, but it's very good. But I just like their burgers. Their burgers are messy, wet, like hunks of food, but it tastes like a sit-down restaurant type, maybe sandwich, or a mom and pop-ish type place without having to go to such. I like Five Guys. But normally you're gonna wait. I've never like got my food at Five Guys within a couple minutes. It takes a little while for it to come together.
There is this deep-seated part of me that just wants to walk into a White Castle's and get like the what is it called, the crave case.
Yep.
And then just
30 burgers.
sit down by myself and commit a sin.
For the sub, totally forgot that Twitch existed for like a good couple months.
It happens sometimes.
Welcome back then.
Sir Edward didn't like
8
mine.
retweets and 22 likes in like 5 minutes. Well, we need more than that. That's not enough. And where's the people with the there? Yeah, there we go.
There it is. More dead parrot.
Mall.
That's what we're thinking of.
Mall. Even yes.
That was like the very first Halloween of Horrors episode. I know it because I'm old.
Okay, is Rarity done? Like, can I just?
You have been debating that.
Or her main looks fine. Okay, so Rarity is done. Twilight I need to go back to because oh yeah, Applejack is also just not moving at all, and I'm wondering if I can just leave it like that. I almost want to. She's useless. What is that? Oh, that's the bench. It's just
does seem to be missing texture.
no, it's not. It's colored by light.
Okay.
So without it, it literally has its SSEO turned off, which is the stuff. That stuff is artificially adding that. Without that, then everything would look like that. Except for these models, he actually did texture on some shading. So that does make a little bit more difference. Like all those edges, like those are actually like textured to be that way. Which is nice, and in this case you can see it's more, but as soon as you turn on the ambient occlusion, it kind of hides some of those areas, those little texture stuff. So, but it's fine because I really like how those turned out because he actually did the texturing correctly. I mean, check your server in general. What did you do? It's just okay. It's just a GIF. Okay. Let's see here. We got them because I got one. Oh yeah. Okay, we're gonna get Twilight done. Twilight done.
It is. She's full of burger and she's ready.
Yeah, she is very full of burger. Okay, so I think I can. Is she already baked? I don't think she's baked. She's not baked. Now she's baked.
Well, she did that before she ate all the burgers.
All right, so we're gonna grab her.
Pinky and Twilight go to
unlock.
White Castles.
Now bake.
I'd watch that movie.
Wait, you guys ever been to a Shake Shack? Yes. There's one in the Mall of America here.
Is there?
Yeah. It was kind of around the corner from the
right,
food
yeah.
court. They have good ice cream and stuff. I never went there because I felt like for the price you weren't getting that much. Like I remember I got like an ice cream and just a sandwich and I paid like $13-14 or something like that when I could have went to Burger King and got the same for like $6. So
I don't tend to go out of my way for ice cream or anything sweet that often. I think I did when we were at the wharf thing.
well, yeah, but that was because we're walking around a lot. And,
Well, we're walking around a lot. I was super hungry. It was there, and we were in it.
also, when we're just out and about, like in a place like that was a little like kind of, I don't know if it was mom and pop, but those kind of ice cream places I love because they have some good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The one we stopped at when we were in Texas, that one was really good. Outside the Alamo.
But like, if I'm hungry and I'm wanting something to eat, and I can pick between like ice cream and cake, or a burger, or some like chicken nuggets or something, I'm gonna go with the burger and chicken nuggets every time.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna fill up on something, I don't want to eat sweets.
The $5 lunch at Wendy's.
They got a $5 lunch.
Yeah, it's like it's 5 for $5. I think you get it's 4 chicken nuggets, a drink, a fry, and a sandwich. Or maybe it's 4 for $5. but it's like $5 and you get, it's basically a small little meal plus 4 nuggets.
I remember back in my day, you could get two McChickens, a double cheeseburger, a small fry, and a drink for $5 at McDonald's.
Yeah, the dollar menus don't really exist anymore. That's why I like Wendy's value menu, because you can still, it's still a little bit more than $1, but I think their stuff is better. Their dollar menu is good.
Yeah.
I like a double cheeseburger at McDonald's is just, it's salt and grease.
They don't even
There's
have
really
a
no
double
flavor
cheeseburger anymore, do they?
They probably still have it. I don't like McDonald's burgers. Their chicken is fine, but I'd rather go to Wendy's. I like Wendy's
I'd rather go
fries.
to Wendy's for both chicken and burgers. Wendy's just has better food. McDonald's just has nostalgia.
Yeah, a little
guess.
bit. And toys.
Yes, they do. They are the ones who have the pony toys.
If they have the pony
Yeah,
toys.
like if they have pony toys again, we're going to McDonald's. We'll be driving the car and I'll hear like, "Hey, they got pony toys in McDonald's," and I'll just like grab the wheel and lead us either to pony toys or death.
I have a feeling it might include both.
It could. Yes. Five Guys needs pony toys, Sky. If they don't have pony toys, why would we even go there? Why go to any restaurant that doesn't have pony toys?
What if your work had pony toys?
It would be because I showed up there and dropped a bunch of pony toys. Like, these are staying here now.
We need to expand our storage room. Why? Don't go in the storage room.
Yes.
I might have went to McDonald's and bought every box.
Yes. I did get all the first, like, when they first did pony toys in McDonald's, I got every one of them. I would go into the store and buy them.
When you worked at McDonald's, did you ever have somebody come in to buy an entire box of toys?
I've
had it happen.
I remember some people would be trying to collect every, like, toy, and if they didn't get the one that they really wanted, they would throw a huge fit, like we were ripping them off. Like, I heard the argument time and time again. It's like, you should have had all the toys. We were trying to get the whole set, and now you essentially gave my child half a toy. How is that fair to my child? All the time. We didn't control which toys we got.
All of the toys were the same in a box. Any toy you had was all in the bin of whatever you received.
Yeah, that's what we had was what we had, but some people would lose their freaking minds because they didn't get the whole collection. And it was fast food's fun.
No. It's ugly. Chipotle has really kicked the bucket lately. I haven't been there forever. I kind of liked it for a while, but it feels like just, I don't know.
A lot of food.
It's a lot of food, and it's just, I don't know if it's never really been that great. But sometimes if it's nice, you want something different, I guess. Got a pretty considerable raise recently, and it just feels like a cost of living raise. Yeah, my raise at work this year didn't even compensate for the increase in costs. So as far as I've seen, I'm making less this year than the year before because of inflation. So it's but yeah, and I even brought that specifically up, and next year I'm going to fight more on it because I'll have a little bit more say in such.
Yep. I mean, adjusting for inflation takes a couple years.
Well, sounds like my boss might be retiring in March next year, and we're the only two doing some very big things. So if he's gone, I'm the only one. So which means I have sway. So
yeah, well, that sounds promising. I wish you the best of luck when you don't need me anymore. I'm only here because I help pay the rent.
Well, no, a big raise just means more cool things.
You're gonna the second you walk in and you got like a pipe and you're wearing like a robe as you sit by the fireplace to read like a copy of Edgar Allan Poe.
Edgar Allan Poe?
Edgar Allan Poe. And you're like, I'll be like, oh no, he filthy rich now. And then I'll like,
I'm definitely filthy.
You'd be like, I can hire you on as my butler, and then you can stay in the peasant house And I'll be like, okay. That is my future. But that's fine.
Nope.
No, I don't get to stay in the peasant house. I see how it is.
No, living alone doesn't sound all that great to me.
I did it for 5 years.
Or
it was awful.
it's more of the more people you have together, the bigger and more the nicer the place you can potentially afford together. So I would rather have a bigger place than a smaller one on my own. So
I mean, being on your own's nice sometimes, just because
it has perks, but
you can decompress easier.
it sounds yeah, to a degree. But then we wouldn't have Michael on stream.
I just hide in my room most of the time, anyways.
But on stream,
Oh, on stream is whatever.
it was nice when Kyle was like in the same apartment and he could just pop in. Mm-hmm. And he'd be like, knock, knock, who's there? Let's go, it's Kyle for stream.
You guys had like a Seinfeld thing going on.
Kinda. I mean, Jay actually lived half the distance Kyle did. Jay lived, I think.
Just down the hall.
So there was a couple doors down, then there was like this little, like, the elevator area, and then it was about 6 more doors. But he was about, at a good pace, I could get to Jay's apartment in 30 seconds. And Kyle took about a minute and a half. So, but, because it was like 2 buildings there was a party room in the middle that would connect to the 2, but you couldn't, it was always locked. So the only way to get between the 2 buildings was to go down to the first floor, walk across, then I had to go back up. And he was literally on the other side of the party room. He had a really weird studio. It was kind of a cool studio where it was like, his ceiling was like twice as high. And it was one big room with a kitchen set up and everything, and the party room was literally on their side of his. So he had to deal with the noise of the party room when they had parties there. But if we had the party room, we could literally use his as like the drinking room, and then the other one as like the everybody else room. So it was kind of fun.
No, you guys you definitely had a be able to walk to all the places you wanted to go situation, to see each other, to go out to eat, to go to the movies.
I used to
nice.
be able to walk to the gas station if I didn't want to make coffee in the morning.
Yeah.
Because it was like close enough. It was a really nice day and I just wanted to go out. If we wanted tacos, if we wanted Chinese food, or we wanted to go to a movie, it was all within like across the street type distance.
Like when I was living on my own, I had my own place and my mortgage was less than rent is up here. But the only people I ever hung out with was my parents and grandparents. That was it. Like, before I found the whole horse thing, it was, I think when I found the horse thing, I was still living with my parents. But, like, I don't know, I made friends. It was cool. And none of them turned out to be drug addicts, which was a change of pace. I mean, horses are a drug.
My petrol boss got my pay. I was just going to say the next thing you said.
Yes. Horse thing.
No, the nice thing about with the industry I'm in is there's never really going to be a situation where they do cuts.
What about world peace?
Yeah, that's good luck. So it's especially the side of things I'm on. Because I'm non-essential. Well, I'm not non-essential, but I'm high level. So system side of things, they need me.
You're addicted to imaginary horses. Is it good? No, it's fatal. I'm sorry. You have about 1 to 100 years left to live. They're poison.
Okay, there. All I did was when it starts doing that little like snap thingy, I just pull that a little bit forward so that it acts a little earlier, and that's all it needed to fix it. So now that main looks fine. I think I can call Twilight good.
That's good.
Oh nope, I can't.
Oh, no, she's a bad horse still.
Nope, her face right here, her mouth is literally jumping.
That's rude. Oh, machine's still broken. I guess so.
Oh, I thought I looked at that and I couldn't figure out what was wrong with it.
He was trying to add a quote, but he failed.
Yeah, everything looked fine with it, so that's what I'm confused about it. It's one thing if it like go in there and it's like, whoopsie, unless my login something changed. Maybe I just have to reconnect it or something.
It kind of turns out that when you live out in the middle of nowhere and people who live around also live out in the middle of nowhere, they just kind of do whatever they want.
Well,
so
I was actually looking at like housing prices, and one of the best priced areas up by my parents.
Well, your parents don't live in the middle of nowhere. That's a suburb.
Yeah. No, but I'm just saying there's better prices
Yeah.
up there. So your commute's going to be about an hour and 15 minutes.
It wouldn't be that bad, but it wouldn't be great.
It's 45 minutes from to me to get from my parents to my work, and then another half hour after that.
You know very well I'm just going to deal with whatever. So
No, I actually have an idea on where, and it would actually be more beneficial for you. So,
we're gonna
though there is one other location that was really nice, but it would have made your commute like 40 minutes, and I'm like, nah.
I kind of want to stay here just because I recently found out there's a Portillo's, like right up in Eden Prairie. Not Eden Prairie. What's that town nearby that we went to for the shots?
Maple Grove?
Yeah, Maple Grove. They have a Portillo's.
Yeah, that's just north of here.
Yeah. Portillo's is delicious.
Yeah, but there's maybe one south of here. Or east. Or west.
Well, there's 3 in Minneapolis now. I thought there were only 2, but I recently looked it up. There's one in, like, Rose something.
Roseville, that's where we were.
Yeah, that's where we went.
That's where we were
And
for
then there's
Fantasy Flight.
one southeast of that in some place. And then there's the one closer to here. And you won't find any more Portillo's until you get much closer to, like, Chicago. Minneapolis. Just had to have them.
Confound the millennial life. I can't move. My favorite food place is nearby.
Right?
Too much awesome loaded in one place. Hello, Kitty Rin. The house I want now is 800,000. Just when I thought I found a job in my reach to reach my dream house is found out of my grasp. Yes, yet again. That's actually so because I'm looking to potentially move to someplace bigger, and for the range that I'm looking at, it came down to I would be chasing in normal house increased costs outside of the housing market explosion the last couple of years has had, but the anything I would save, I would be just following the price of the place, which meant to me there's no reason to not do it at the sooner than later, because otherwise I would just be doing nothing. So I would rather have that money going towards that place. So yeah, we want to try to within a couple months maybe or something. So I've been here for now 2.5 years, I think. If you think about it, like, I don't know who's been watching stream long enough to see me be at the previous apartment and then moving here. You can actually go back far enough to see that.
Yeah, I don't remember that far back.
Now we're already looking to go somewhere else again. I would need a little more space for stuff. And some of the places I'm looking at would have significantly more. And we're going to have another roommate. I have to talk to him. So, like, I need the 100% yes. Because if he's not, and then he backs out, it's kind of screwing me. So
That's never happened to you before.
no. Well, I think we might be good for today. But we got this shot fully done, finished rarity, and got these 2 done. All we need to do is make Applejack literally just move her head up and down and blink. So that's.
I didn't know she was there.
Yeah, she is having equal screen time as normal.
You can make her pick her nose. Nobody will even notice. Yes.
But yeah, all we have to do is these 2. Those ones are going to be a little harder because the mains are going to be messy, and I can see their tails, which means I have to reveal the tail. Pinky's tail is like all over the place, so they're going to take a little bit. But once that one is done, I want to start rendering. And so I can render up to here so that if there's any errors with lighting or anything I need to fix, I can do it before it's fully done. And
You could have Applejack touch
this one will probably take a little while too to clean up, and this one This one actually shouldn't be that bad because 3 of the characters I don't have to do anything with. These 2 I kind of do, but I'll figure that out later. So not too bad, not too much left. This is going to be the only with time-consuming one, but it's okay because Applejack is useless. I don't know if it has any reference.
You can go back to the one where you only see Applejack's nose. There. She could be touching her nose with her tongue. That would be pretty cute. And nobody would notice until they did. And then it would be like, oh, look at that. That's cute. What are you doing? You're like, no. Why?
There, she's doing it.
No. I hate the fact that these models can basically do body torture to themselves.
See, she's touching it. She's touching.
No. I'm sad now. Why you make me sad?
She looks okay. Actually, that looks really painful.
Yeah. It looks like she just went through like that's what came out after she fell into like the combine harvester. And that's upsetting.
No, I remember this GIF.
No,
I love that GIF.
It's a So why don't we do stupid shit like that? That'd be fun.
It's the edit that makes it. I've seen it before. That was good. Anyway.
So how many likes did you get?
Oh, I never really. But I try not to watch that immediately. 44 right now, but
That's pretty good.
Gotta let it go.
Gotta let it go. Gotta let it mature.
Yeah, really. It's about getting the right likes and relikes.
Like a fine horse cheese.
If nobody notices Applejack not moving, then it would confirm her status as background pony. It's not as much that. It's usually if I don't have her moving, it stands out. But if I have her moving, you notice it less because she's being natural. So that's why I normally would. But anyways, we're going to be for today. We are back on Friday to do more animation stuff. I want to try to have this done by next week sometime. Then, and well, at least that the work side is done. I'll still have to render it and do all the post work, but I want to have it mostly done.
You want to show it at
Winnie
but City.
No, not. I'm not premiering it at Winnie City. Winnie City's like here. If I finish it next week, I have 2 weeks. I'm not sitting out for 2 weeks. I'm gonna have to do an edit of it because I don't want to have like the F word or even a beep during panel. So I'm gonna modify it. But yeah. Normally, Jackbox is this weekend, but something might be going at that time frame, so I'll have to figure out something. So I haven't figured out whether or not that's going to be taken up or not. And then Sunday is normal game stream. Yes, these are shutdown shortcuts. This one,
Derpies.
Arrivederci.
You know.
come on, that's not going to give me my timer. No, it's I sometimes if I'm like uploading streams or I'm encoding or something, I don't want to have it running all night. So if it says there's an hour and a half left, I'll go in here, I'll set it to whatever amount of seconds is for like 2 hours, and then this will just run a bat file that shuts my down on my computer in 2 hours. And then this is if suddenly I realize that I don't need it to shut down, this is the command to cancel that shutdown command. Normally when I do this, it'll say, but it's not doing it this time. So, but yeah, so those, yeah, it's shutdown timers essentially. I used to have a couple here for different time frames, but now I just go and edit it. Duck Quack. I wish. If I could edit it where like incorrect things made the Duck Quack from Mac. I would love that.
Just have Fluttershy Quack.
But yes, goodbye. Thank you, Nullen. Let's check who to potentially raid. If it's just Fiora again, I think we raided her before. No, we have AZ. We can go over to AZ. What's AZ doing? AZ is
hosting somebody.
AZ has apparently
turned into the Uber Eats guy.
Yeah, he's got a beard, and I don't know who this is.
Pretty sure that'd
be really creepy if she could reach through the wall or something.
His mom, probably his mom.
Yeah, but
she reached the wall.
Yeah, I knew she was going to because I've seen this. That is such a streamer setup. Anyway, come on, go away. We need to see AZ. Wow, his camera's kind of being a little goof today.
What is with?
He's green screening.
Green screen. He's doing a green pony or something. I was like, the heck kind of fabric is that?
Look at the Derbomination though. So okay,
Abomination.
all right, we're gonna head over there. But thank you guys. Let me jump to the kitty and head over to the.
I thought of the perfect thing to replace the Fluttershy curse
Yes,
word.
he did do some changes. He moved. I know that.
He did.
But thank you very much for the cheers from Nullin, Silver, Soul Kitty, Jurassic, and Warhorse. Thank you for Warhorse being here. And then he left, so I guess, no longer thank you. I take that back.
Hey, Derby.
Thank you for the follows to Siren Cat 04213 and Fire Sire 337. And thank you for the sub from Skylight Shepherd and the gift subs from the Kitty Attack. And thank you, Edward, as well. So thank you guys very much. We'll see you guys Friday.
Bye bye.
Enjoy other fluffy poem.
What you need to do with